Hello, Handmade Alphas. So today we're going to be going over how to use your shop updates feature on Etsy. Now, I know a lot of people use this just the wrong way. I've seen people recycle their listing photos, and they've thrown so many crazy things into this shop update section, when in reality what your shop update section should be used for is to kind of show an additional window into your product, into your creation process, and not just recycle the thumbnail photo from your listings, which is what most people tend to do because it's quick and it's easy and you already have those photos. But I'm going to show you today how easy it is to create an amazing shop update that also creates a great first impression. This may be a little bit basic for some of our experienced Etsy alphas, but for those of you who have never actually done a shop update or you don't know what to post, this might be a great video for you. So starting out, I am in my dashboard and I'm going to start at the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. This is going to open up a couple different options that you can only access with the Sell on Etsy app. Now, remember, this is the Sell on Etsy app, not the Etsy app. So you need to have this app in order to actually work on the back end of your shop. We have a new social media feature that allows you to share photos and some of your reviews. What we're going to actually be looking for today is the feature that says Shop Updates right here. From here you can see all of your previous shop updates if you have them. Mine vary back from several years ago, and I actually haven't made one since November 8th. So I am way past due for a shop update and I need to get one added on there. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But if you notice, none of my shop updates are just reposts of my listing photos. If you know anything about my listing photos, they are all on white backgrounds and they're very simple. Whereas my shop updates vary a lot. There are interesting photos, work in progress, cool marketing photos, and just different additional windows into the product as opposed to just reposting the same content that they've already seen. Because ultimately, where they're going to see these shop updates, where they're meant to see them, I guess I should say, is if someone on Etsy follows you, they'll actually see your shop update in their Etsy feed. However, most people don't really check their Etsy homepage. So instead, I actually look more at how these photos are going to appear in my storefront and how they're going to go along with what is currently in my shop, and if they're going to complement the way that my shop and my branding appears right when someone clicks on my storefront. So ultimately, I want to make sure that they look great along with my storefront as opposed to focusing on people seeing them in their Etsy feed. So once you're in your shop updates section, you're going to go ahead and click on the little camera in the top right-hand corner. And you can either take a photo or you can go into your files and maybe use a photo that you've already taken if you want to stage these a little bit. Today, I'm just going to be using one that I took a few minutes ago. And now that you have this photo, you're going to want to get that cropped into a square, which you can turn it, you can rotate it, just make sure that it looks appealing. Right now, mine is a little bit dark, so I might actually go in to a basic editor and lighten it up a little bit. That way it looks a little bit cleaner. So now that I have my photo selected, you can also go ahead and zoom in if you want to resize it. It's always going to be cut into a square though, so when you're taking this photo, make sure that you're able to see the full product in the photo if you're trying to showcase the whole product. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. Now you can go ahead and tap on a part of the photo to tag the listing that you're showcasing. Now, one mistake that I see all the time is people will tag a product in this that won't even be the product that they're showcasing. Or maybe I've seen people post pictures of their dogs and just random things, and the product isn't even in it. And that isn't what this is meant for. You're supposed to be actually showcasing a product and allowing someone an opportunity to see this product in a different light so that they might be more inclined to purchase it. So you can drag this little icon around, and when they click it, it will take them directly to the listing. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and set it right here. Then we're going to click next. And from here, you can type in a caption. Now, there is no evidence to support that using keywords in this section will support your SEO. However, I try to always keep that SEO mindset just in case, because it doesn't hurt. So it's, never a bad idea to try to get in some keywords. I might try to add in the word skeleton key necklaces in here. Let me see what I come up with. All right, so I have this Wolf Lover's skeleton key. There's a keyword. Set is a unique way to share the key to your heart. That's another keyword I use this Valentine's Day. So after you have a caption on there, you can go ahead and click done. And you can share this on Etsy right down below. Now, once you've done this, you also have a couple social share options. You can take this to Pinterest. You could share it on Facebook. You can share it on Instagram. I'll go ahead and show you how to easily create a pin. However, this will work in most of these. You just need to go in and write this description, but this should link directly to the product if someone clicks on this pin. So once again, I have a similar caption here. One thing I will say about Pinterest is I know for a fact that Pinterest actually does look at the keywords that you're using. So doing a little bit of keyword research there is never a bad idea. From there, I'm going to tag it into animal key necklaces. And then, of course, you can also go through and share it on other platforms such as Tumblr, Twitter, and any other apps that you may have downloaded. Thing I also recommend, little added bonus that I'm pretty bad about, is to go through and delete some of these shop updates that are showing at least in your storefront. The first 3 are what people will see in your storefront, but I recommend deleting the ones that you either no longer have in your shop or they're out of season. You'll notice that I have this Santa's Magic key here, which is no longer available, so this is a shop update that I really need to delete. Now the top 3 images that people will see are the Wolf Lover's key set, the owl keys, and the crystal whale. And notice how it just looks so much more interesting than simply reposting this photo here and moving it over here. We've added a little bit of personality to the keys. We can show off some of the color variations that you offer, or just create a really cool marketing photo. I actually have a video that I will link below that will teach you exactly how I create amazing edited photos like this without using Photoshop. So be sure to also check out that link down in the description. All right, alphas, I know that this has been a highly requested video, and I try to always accommodate your guys' questions with videos that will be helpful to you. So please let me know below if this video helped you out. If you are a new watcher, thank you so much for joining us today. This video has been a little bit shorter than some of my others. However, I have an entire channel full of tons of Etsy tutorials as well as Q&As and even a little bit of comedy within my channel. So be sure to check that out if you are an Etsy seller or if you have the plans of starting your own Etsy shop. Also, down below, I have my VIP list where you can claim my free ebook, which will cover exactly how I gained over 25,000 fans on Facebook using giveaways. Right when you join my list, you will immediately be sent that ebook, and from then on, I will be able to email you when I have more freebies and goodies. Lastly, if you need an amazing Etsy-based community to hang out on, one that isn't based on myths and a bunch of gobbledygook and one where there is no drama, I also have our Handmade Alpha Facebook community linked below. This is where I send all of my students and where everyone is working together towards the same goals based on my free trainings. Where most Etsy groups are just scattered all over the place and no one is really going in a singular direction, our Handmade Alpha Facebook community is all straightforward. We're all working in the same direction, using the same trainings and working towards the same goals. So if you need a great community to hang out in, that is definitely the place for you. Lastly, guys, make sure that you click that subscribe button if you need more help on Etsy. If that subscribe button is red, that means that you haven't clicked it. So be sure to click that button to make sure that you see my videos and you get the help starting your shop or running your shop so you can start getting our awesome Etsy advice that will help you to flourish on Etsy, much like our Handmade Alphas are doing right now. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you liked this video and if you want more mobile-based videos. Thanks so much again, Alphas, and we will see you in the next video.